If you haven't figured it out, I'm kind of obsessed with NHL captains. This upcoming season left a number of captain vacancies due to trade deadline acquisitions, free agencies, and outright retirements. There are currently 5 official captains vacancies, and here are my predictions on how they will be filled. Like a Twinkie. Number 1, the Carolina Hurricanes. When Eric Staal got traded to the Blue Shirts at the deadline last year, it left the already reeling Canes without their bona fide leader and longtime captain. Still in rebuilding mode this season, the Canes have plenty of young talent to choose from to take the helm. Jordan Staal might seem like a natural choice, given he has the pedigree and the time of service with the club. He's also signed until 2023, at $6 million a season. He's got to back up that cash with serious play. Jeff Skinner could also be a candidate, as he has played for the Canes since he was a baby and has improved every year. However, I think the real choice for captain should be 24-year-old Justin Faulk. Plus, I wanted to say his name really bad because I don't give a Faulk. He has the talent, the youth, and already has the A on his jersey. Seems like a natural fit. Faulk, yeah. Okay, I'll shut the Faulk up now. Oh, I can't Faulking resist. Number 2, the Edmonton Oilers. Easily the youngest team in the NHL, this squad has the most enigmatic of leadership situations. The team opted last year not to have a captain, even though having a veteran to corral and teach all that talent would make some sense for a team that really lacks an identity. I could waste your time and name a few other candidates, but you know what's going to happen here. The Oilers are going to go Crosby/Landeskog and name good old Connor McJesus captain and just cut to the goddamn chase and let a 20-year-old go out and prove what he's been waiting to do his whole life, which is captain an NHL team and not be able to legally drink and also keep Clearasil in the locker at the same time. Do I sound bitter? Yes, because when I was 20, I was getting high 8 times a day, playing PS1 when I didn't have a blunt in my mouth and smelling like patchouli while my dad yelled at me to get a job. Number 3, the Florida Panthers. I really like Willie Mitchell. He's the definition of a grinder who wanted to win badly. Unfortunately, injuries essentially ended his career, and now the Panthers, who surprisingly kicked major regular season ass last year, are looking for a captain. Obviously, Jágr is there, but I'm willing to bet this is his last year, which is stupid to say because his last year was 5 years ago. But still, he ain't your captain. Jokinen and McKenzie, who wear the A's, are also over 33, and I don't think the Panthers want to have another captain who could potentially miss time simply from old age, which leaves American Nick Bjugstad as a smart choice. He seems to have the leadership skills to get it done, but my actual prediction is that they give it to 20-year-old Aaron Ekblad. Ekblad is clearly the future of this squad, and as old as they are, they could use a young whippersnapper on the ice as the helmsman, even if he is in diapers. Number 3, the Nashville Predators. In the offseason's most puzzling trade, the Preds sent their longtime captain to the Habs for Pernell Carl, and it will be the subject of debate for a long time to see who got the better of that deal. And so that leaves a big vacancy in the captain spot for a team that made a surprising run in last year's playoffs. We have Mike Fisher, aka Mr. Carrie Underwood, and he's 36. Let's pause now to take a look at a picture of Carrie Underwood. James Neal is 28. I like Neal, but he seems focused on scoring, though I find him to be absolutely one of the most underrated players in the league. Which leads me to my choice, Roman Josi, for captain. The Swiss point man is only 26, but has been in the organization since 2008. I'm not close to the team, but I'm assuming there wouldn't be any language barrier keeping him from being the leader of the squad. I don't think speaking English matters because Ryan McDonough seems to speak perfect English, but I don't think he ever says shit. Ever.
Scare me?
Scare me?
Anyways, Josi it is. He's a hell of a player. Number 4, the Toronto Maple Leafs. If you saw my other captain's video, you would know that Dion Sloppy Seconds Phaneuf was shipped at the deadline to the Sens. Toronto to me seems like the most interesting team listed here because they are still in rebuilding mode with Babcock at the helm and they continue to make moves that reek of a 5-year plan. I think Mitch Marner finally logged some NHL minutes and Austin Matthews might be a full season away. So Toronto might just plug in a temp captain in the meantime. On the side, could you imagine Phil Kessel was still there and they slapped the C on him?
You think it's my fault? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying
Is that what you're saying?
that you're difficult to coach.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm asking you
Okay.
a question. Are you difficult to coach, do you think?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I play. Hey,
Thanks, Bill.
this guy's such an idiot here.
Anyways, this one is the hardest to predict for me, but I'm just going to take a wild stab and say they give it to Tyler Bozak because he's 30 and will be old by the time Marner and Matthews are ready to be the face of the franchise. JVR is the best remaining player, but I don't see him getting a C stitched on his jersey. Gonna be a tough season in Toronto, but sure enough, Babcock will have them winning, like Mike Fisher is winning at life. Number 5, the Winnipeg Jets. Our last entry here also suffered a trade deadline vacancy when Andrew Ladd went back to the Hawks late last year. Winnipeg seems to have a lot of good pieces to the puzzle, but really struggled last year to capitalize on their success from the previous year. Unfortunately for them, their best defender, Dustin Byfuglien, doesn't come off as a leader and really makes no attempts to do so. That leads me to believe it's Blake Wheeler's turn to captain the ship, and he has the experience and the tenure to do so. Brian Little should get a look as he has played his whole career there, but why was Ladd the captain there when Little has been there for so long? Are they trying to say short people with greasy hair are unfit leaders? I don't know. All I really want to say is Falk again. That's my Falcon video. I hope you liked it. If not, Falk off. Falk, 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 Falk. Agree with my predictions? Have any better? Leave a comment below, and as always, like and subscribe. I'm 5 Points Gaming, and you made it to the end of this video.